It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Andy Pettite gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Stepping up now, Carl Crawford, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 2-0 is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike. Pettite is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this will land untouched. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The second baseman.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
A ball and no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On the first to complete the double play. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You better look out for that cleanup spot. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Next will be the designated hitter. Aubrey Huff has 2 hits and 11 trips for the series so far. In there, strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Yonny Chirinos is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up to the plate, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak.
He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single. Setting the table for the big boys.
Let's go.
At the plate, Mickey Mantle. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Gardner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Two out, nobody on. Popped up. Zobrist trying to get there. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Yanks held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Evan Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-1 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping into the box, Fred McGriff, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. One out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line toward right center. He gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Now the 2-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead it's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Let's go Yankees.
Popped up. McGriff shading to his right. 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Striding forward now is the DH, David Rosario. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Crawford has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting six, the first baseman, Don Mattingly.
Ready now, Don Mattingly. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike one. The 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
In now, Robinson Cano. He pulls this one into right. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Yanks leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Mantle racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting up, the catcher, number 14, Mike Zunino.
So the leadoff man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Zunino, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Fouled off. Third inning, no score to this point. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
The batter, the center fielder.
Up next for the Rays, Crawford. pitch of the at-bat. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. Line hard to center field. Mantle will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays strand just the one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Jorge Posada. Only one hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far.
Jorge Posada.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. In his career, Posada comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. The 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Longoria fields it cleanly. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The third baseman, Greg Nellis.
In now, Greg Nellis. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First delivery to him on the way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek.
Stepping in now,
Jeter.
Derek Jeter, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in
The
this
left
one.
fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First offering on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. Now 1-0 Yanks.
Leading off to the bench,
Digging in, Aubrey
the
Huff
designated hitter,
looking to put the ball
number
in play
19.
here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Judge looks up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Into the box, Evan Longoria.
Third baseman, number 3.
As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The batter, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Fred McGriff. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he takes ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. McGriff, a native Floridian. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the big 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettite, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
So here is Avisail Garcia, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Rays are able to knock things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Digging in to try it again. Mickey Mantle, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Into the box, David Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes Seth. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Soft grounder left side. Longoria scoops it up onto first, and there were 2 down.
The first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
Striding in, Don Mattingly. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1 left for the Yankees. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Into the box now, Willie Adames flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The 0-2 delivery. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. So coming to the plate, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jorge.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 0-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A bouncer to the left side. Longoria charging this one. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Number 13, Greg Nellis.
At the plate, Greg Nellis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
One run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
In now, Derek Jeter, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Leroy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1, a pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Digging in once again, Carl Crawford. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Come on, put on your glasses.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Settling in now, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 19.
So 2 men are gone now for Aubrey Hupp. Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail it here 2-1. Now in the box, Brett Gardner. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the alley in left center. Crawford will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
the box now. Mickey Mantle. Line drive to center field. Crawford is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 39, Aaron Judge.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. This is line to left. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready once again, Evan Longoria. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
No,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mantle going back on it, and this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run.
Now batting.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
Stepping in now, Fred McGriff. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, McGriff is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. To first. Mattingly right there, and they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Willie Adames, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 3-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. Count remains full. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx, and we are tied 2-2. Ryan Stanek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 55, Ryan Stanek.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Rosario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
David Rosario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
The first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
Striding into the box, Don Mattingly. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Pitch on the way. Line toward the alley in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, Robinson Cano, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So Joey Wendell is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 21, Joey Wendell.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at 327. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Ball 1 strike.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. From from the stretch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the eighth. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Oh, you nailed that, D-Roll. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime the starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning gets a bonus. A job well done so far.
Comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Standing in now, Carl Crawford, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Cano loves it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Joey Wendell will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
For the Rays, now playing left field, number 21.
Stepping in, Jorge Posada. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Leading off for the Yankees.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Now the 1-1 on its way to Posada. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. Throw into second.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real ballsy swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So digging in now, Greg Nellis, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here comes the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Line to the right side, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. The relay call, the tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Stepping into the box, Mickey Mantle. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Crawford will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Riding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Mariano Rivera.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready on 1 and 2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner is there. 1 out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Aubrey Huff. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and they can't run it down. Strike 2 up in the zone. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he struck out again. That's That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot to third. Nellis over to his left. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Adam Ottavino gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Mariano Rivera closes the door for the save, his 28th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.